Hey everybody, this is the Sliders Review, and I'm here today to talk to you about how Randy needs to be the killer in Scream 7 and they just need to end the franchise. I know I said I wanted either Tara or her mother to be like the killer, or maybe like pretend and say Randy has a love child from when he was in college and nobody knew. But you know what would be even better if it was just Randy himself. And it can't be with the cast we have now. You have to bring Sydney back because here's the thing. I stand by what I say that Kirby needs to be dead. And there was no point in bringing her back from the dead. And they brought her back from the dead. But whatever is fan service is now canon. And so, if you're gonna bring her back, why not bring back the character she's based off of, Randy? Because she's based off of Tatum and like Randy and stuff. And people are still bummed about Randy dying in the second movie. I know I am. But think about it like this. Okay, Billy's mom stabbed the crap out of him, but what if he survived that? And what if he was so terrified of Ghostface and any other Ghostface that, they arranged it for him to go into hiding? And then, the only person who knew was like Sydney or something like that, and she kept it a secret. Or maybe she doesn't know, you know what I'm saying? And because, Randy's always been the scaredy cat one, so maybe, they just put him in hiding. Many years later, his appearance changed a little bit, and and he goes back to his hometown just to like spy on like his family and see how they're doing and stuff like that. And what if he spots Sydney? And remember, he had a huge crush on her, and of course Sydney is married with kids now. And what if that makes him jealous to the point where it enrages him and he becomes Ghostface? He always talks about how he can't never get the girl and this and that. And what if it just drove him insane? We've never had a killer like this in the Scream franchise. We never had one that was like a jilted lover, person obsessed with somebody, and then went on a killing spree. He knows a lot about horror movies, so he doesn't have to survive because of the simple fact it's the characters that have to survive. And nobody would suspect him because they think he's dead and everything. That would be perfect. Then you can kill both him off. You can probably kill Nev and kill Gail off. Maybe like the rest of the characters and just end the franchise. Or have Sydney live and she finally gets to live in peace. Or maybe she fakes her death at the end and she goes and live in peace. Something, because this franchise needs to end because it's gonna get stale after a while. All these movies do when they come out with sequel after sequel after sequel. And so why not end it with a legendary character that nobody saw coming? And then that would bring it back to that whole trilogy thing from Scream 3, because screw the rules of the franchise. In my opinion, they're still in the sequel trilogy type thing. Because, Scream 5 was like Scream 1, Scream 6 was like Scream 2, and 7 has to be like 3, remember? And remember, all the rules change and, all this other stuff. So why not? Alrighty, well, I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.